today's our topic is sugar awareness and hidden sugars and the healthier swaps. So most of us, all of you know that some snacks and nowadays which awareness is increased, right? Contain the sugar. But did you know is often hidden in food like sauces, breads, juices, and packaged snacks. So we want to dive into deeply which products have these hidden sugars, and we can enjoy the taste without harm by making the smart swaps also. So we are welcoming our nutritionist, Sister and class. So welcome our coach, dietitian and also health coach, Mohana Sarvani. So welcome Mohana, we want reason from you. So what are the hidden sugars and how we can replace with the healthy fats? It's a most awaited topic when we want to dive into the weight loss or maybe autoimmune disorders or maybe PCOS, anything we want to learn from you. What are the hidden sugars?
Thank you for such a nice introduction, ma'am. So, I will be sharing my sugars that we are taking are not bad. So, these sugars sometimes are really important for our body. There are some sugars where there are some products which tell us we have not added any particular artificial sweetness, but when we turn back on the labels, they end up saying some type of stevia, fructose, high fructose corn sugars, they start adding. Why do we think sugars are really bad? Sometimes the fructose corn syrup or something that they add may lead to certain amount like 15 to 20 grams for our body is really good. Beyond the certain limit, when we are taking it, it can lead to weight gain, can lead to obesity and increased risk of heart diseases, and sometimes it can lead to high levels of cholesterol as well. Lead to weight gain. Sometimes the insulin production in our pancreas can also lead to type 2 diabetes. Sometimes it can lead to insulin resistance. In some cases where PCOS and PCOD people already have insulin resistance, when we are taking excess of sugar or products that are containing this artificial sweetness can also lead to type 2 diabetes. Skin issues when that particular like stevia or something like that, when products are not tolerated by our intestine, can lead to skin rashes. They contain empty calories, so that can lead to energy weight gain as well. Some dental issues when generally we usually see that in children when their teeth, they do not brush properly, so they have dental caries. The sugar more than sweet tooth. This just a sweet tooth. It's just like an addiction. Sometimes we have natural sugars. We have added sugars. So these natural sugars we get it from fruits, vegetables that cannot be seen actually. But added sugars are like fructose, which contain OH, OSE at the end. But in biochemistry, when we read it, it is OH background, which contain OSE and all. This natural sugars are good. We usually get from vegetables. We also get fiber from them. So that fiber is important. Naturally, 20 to 25 grams, we get it from natural sources as well. So we need not to take extra processed food or something like that. All Indian families usually have the habit of drinking tea or coffee. We put 1 to 2 tablespoons of sugar, that itself gives us 5 to 6 grams of sugar extra. We are getting it from carbohydrates and all. And We take processed food, we usually get extra. It's becoming around 50 to 60 grams per day. So we have to generally check on how much sugar we are taking. I'm not saying we have to calculate it, note down everything, but consciously we have to avoid certain food which may cause health issues as well. And the usual suspects, we all know there are some sodas, sugary drinks. cakes, cookies. See, there are parties and everything. We can't just go avoid. I'm not going to take this sugary beverages. Take it in moderation. Moderation is a key. If you're taking one glass of soda or something like that, reduce it to half. In parties or something like that, in social gatherings, we can't just go and say I'm not going to take all this. But when you're taking, just take it consciously. Reduce the portion size. So these are some of the products that we choose, that we may not be aware of, but today social media is promoting everything. So to some extent we have the knowledge, but we are not sure, we are not consciously taking of what we are eating. We are not conscious of what exactly. Sometimes we say cravings during our menstrual cycle, social anxiety or pressure may lead to things, we end up taking sugary things. So we should be conscious. I am not saying completely restrict them, but if you are making it homemade, that is absolutely fine. Where does sugar hide? And hidden sugars. So breakfast food, sometime like flavored yogurt. They say, I have been handling a client recently who told me this protein bar. He sent me a picture. This contains zero added sugars. When I told him to post the picture of the ingredients list, it's like high fructose corn syrup has been added. He was telling me, I thought it would contain natural sugars and everything. So when you're taking the products, I'm not completely restricting it. You have to check on the labels. The first thing is labels, ingredients. All the front ones is just for the sake of advertisement. Not all the companies do it. To some extent, 90% of the companies they're doing it, they say zero added sugars. But when we turn back and read, they have some sugars in it. So flavored yogurts, breakfast cereals, and instant oatmeal packets and all. I'm not promoting any hatred against these companies, but these companies will have some amount of what do we say, sugars in them. So hidden sugars in pantries and all these breads, sauces that we are taking, ketchups, BBQs, salad dressings can be. There is one particular page in Instagram which tells us how to make homemade sauces with the ingredients. It's really nice. So maybe I can drop that Instagram link, page link. The Instagram page for the sauces and all that, you can just go for fun for flavors, where you will find homemade sauces with vegetables. Instead, you can swap with the healthy options for the side dishes that you wanted to prepare. So this breads that they are promoting and all, it's really good. They contain high amount of sugar and everything. So how do you become a sugar detective? In order to become a sugar detective, you have to check the facts. You have to go, there are some scientific papers, but Google is providing us to some extent, that food labels and all we have to check, ingredient list we have to check, we have nutritional value that is being provided, so that one has to be checked whether these ingredients are whether this product is containing sugar or not. Sugars many disguises. So words ending with OSC, that is sucrose, dextrose, fructose, and maltose, are sugars. So don't think they haven't mentioned sugar. These products containing OSC also are a form of sugars. And syrups such as high fructose corn syrup, rice syrup, and nectar, these also are sources of sugar. Maybe these can spike our glucose and insulin levels as well. So other common names can be cane juice, fruit juices, concentrate, and honey. So some healthier swaps that we could get. These are some of the sources that we can get. These are some of the healthier swaps. For biscuits, instead of making maida biscuits, we can swap it to wheat whole wheat biscuits that we have. In case we are taking traditional sweets, we can just switch to dates, like 1 2 dates per day is fine. We can take 1 2 dates. Instead of savory snacks, we can just take a roasted makana or chana or something like that. These are few of one of the healthier swaps that we can switch. Instead of making sauces or something like that, we can just take homemade beetroot sauces that are available. You can just at home. It hardly takes 10 minutes. Just give me a second. I'm just. So, some practical tips for sugar life: prioritize whole foods of uh, instead of going for refined rice or something like that. You can just switch to uh, whole brown rice or millets or something like that, because these are fiber rich sources and complex carbs. This provide you satiety. When we are planning, we have to aim for, when we are planning for plate, we have to aim for half plate vegetables, where these provide fiber and makes us aware of what we are taking, like that fullness itself gives us fiber itself gives us fullness, where we can stop the cravings of sugar. So that cravings of sugar may help us to uh, be conscious of what we are taking. So most of the time, I for busy professionals, I can't go and say you can cook at home and all. But when you have time, try cooking at home. But choose wisely. Whatever options you are taking, choose wisely. Drink smarter. You can't go for the small you can't go and say sports drinks that are available or something like that. You can't I won't say don't choose them, but be aware of fructose or something like that. Be aware of the ingredients they're taking. Instead of those, you can prefer water or lemonade that is available at home. You can take chia seeds, which gives 1 gram, 1 spoon of chia seeds itself gives 7 grams of fiber. That is a very good source. Instead, you can take a jaggery, which is a good source as well. And the key takeaways could be aware of the sugar that is hidden in savory and healthy snacks. Haldirams that is giving you is a savory snack. Uh, they may contain sugars also, as well. Always read the labels, check on added sugars and everything. Uh, Learn to recognize the sugar with many different names. Like sometimes the stevia is also present, that we may not be aware of. Stevia is a source of sugar, but it is a source of sugar. Learn to focus on whole meals. Instead, if you're craving for some cookie or something, take a whole fruit. It is a natural sugar. You can just prefer for one whole fruit or something. You will get fiber as well as sugar. Unprocessed food, instead of taking unprocessed foods, like if you're preferring lace, you can choose a better option of choosing another option, like you can make some millet based cookies at home itself. You need not to have oven or something like that. Just prefer some prefer that are healthy. Make simple and healthier swaps. Like if you are craving for barbecue or something like that, you can just take a paneer starter at home. That is more helpful. So these are some of the key takeaways that I could suggest. If you have any questions, you can just drop in the comment section. We will be happy to address them.
Many options, because the third week is all about the practical. Now in 2 weeks we are learned the foundation course. Right? In third
Yes.
week we are applying in the practical way. So everyone go and open your fridge and take any 2 packets. Maybe that are sweets or maybe biscuits. Just read out the label backside. If you are finding the any added sugar, just to keep out and add the natural one. natural cookies means millet based cookies, otherwise one fruit, like that you have the many options to replace with the natural one and natural sugar. So this is your activity and practical way. Look at and open your fridge and you will find many things just to open and see. Thank you once again. So we will meet tomorrow.